Hey there, folks. It is James Ward, CEO and co-founder of Pangea. I hope that you are having a great day. December 21st here. And, I wanted to come out here today just to update you on a few things regarding Pangea, exactly what's been going on here. As you know, we launched just almost exactly a month ago on November 25th. And, December 25th obviously would be the one month anniversary. With that being Christmas, I thought I would take today to just give a monthly recap of where we're at, where we've been. And also we have some huge announcements I want to talk about. I want to talk about the monthly sales contest, the promo winners that we have as well. So a lot of great stuff that I'm going to share on this call here today. So I want to make sure that, you invite every single person on your team. This is a great call. If you're not part of Pangea, you can definitely get to know a little bit about us, understand, what we're doing here and how we're changing people's lives. So without further ado, what I'd like to do is just kind of recap where we've been for the last month. And I want to talk about the future, where we're going. And then we'll get to some of the fun stuff with the, the monthly sales contest, the promos. And I've got some other awesome stuff that I want to share with you today. So number one, when I look back at the last almost month here at Pangea, I get fired up, as a launch is considered. I think some people might look at this launch and go, wow, they didn't put 5,000 or 10,000 people in there. They didn't go viral their first month. And what people don't really understand is that was by design. I mean, we designed this launch to happen exactly the way that it was. Now, do we have some growing pains and some hiccups and some challenges? Well, yeah, of course. I mean, every company out there, if you're not having any type of difficulties, if there's no challenges as a company, guess what? That means you're not growing. If you don't hear a CEO or you don't hear someone in the executive staff addressing challenges, then guess what? That company is not growing. Everything is just going smoothly. Now, the great news for everybody out there is that we've been able to be in front of every single challenge that we've had, every problem that we've had. We know about it before we've been told about it for the most part. But for those of you who have been looking out for us, making sure that everything is the way it should be, we want to say thank you. And there's definitely still a lot of things that we have to improve upon as a company. But just like any other new thing, the work that we're putting in, the challenges, the labor that we're doing will definitely pay dividends. And the great news for each and every one of you that are part of our company right now, you are considered founders, right? You are a founder of Pangea. And what that means is you've got to help us mold this baby, right? And in addition to that, you get to help us create the culture that we want inside of Pangea. And I think that everybody would agree here, if you've been to any of my calls, if you've heard any of the leaders that have come out, the one thing that echoes constantly through this company is that we are definitely about the masses. And, it is shown true definitely in the way that we've been able to bless people over the last 4 weeks here. It's not quite 4 weeks, but over the last 3.5 weeks, I tell you what, having a chance to be able to pay out those $777 commissions, to see so many people that have been blessed by it, the 2-day cycle pay, I think we would all agree that setting you up for the Christmas holidays, and even if you don't celebrate Christmas, just December as a whole, being able to give back to you and your family in such a quick turnaround has been amazing for so many people. And, it becomes a little bit addicting. We got people in this company, or we have people in this company, my wife would correct me there, we have people in this company that are absolutely blown it up, that have cycled very, very many times and, earned thousands of dollars, not just $777 once, but many, many different times. And I have to tell you, from my perspective, we have attracted some of the very top talent in this industry. And, there's so many companies to choose from. When you're out there looking for companies to be part of, guess what? There are a lot of companies to choose from. There's even a lot of travel companies to choose from. So you have to be selective. You have to really resonate with what the people are trying to do. And I think that's what has attracted the people that we have attracted, that they understand the philosophy that we're working towards. They understand that, hey, this is a company that is truly out for the associates. They're not just about the top leaders. They're not just about the company. They're about giving back, and not just to the company. On every single overview call that you hear me give, I constantly talk about our 1M program. Now, we haven't done anything in our back office associated with that yet, but just watch as we go into 2017. There's going to be many different options for you to be able to donate. There's going to be options for you to use some of your commissions, if you choose to go back towards charity. From a company standpoint, there's going to be some matching opportunities that we do when our members come through. When new people come in and purchase the products, we will give them some opportunities to pick some different charities, because we are committed to that, right? We're committed not just to helping out our associates, but we truly want to give back to the world. And that's not just something we're saying. We're going to prove it in our actions, because as you know, words are very cheap out there, right? So with that being said, as I look back again in these last 3.5 weeks, I want you to think about how far we've come. Now, just to begin with, I mean, this is going to sound really biased. I think our website was fantastic from the beginning. I think our back office has been very functional, very user-friendly from the very beginning, but we have continuously improved it. If you go to your back office right now, you can see that we've added several different things just over the last 3.5 weeks. Number one, we obviously have our leaderboard back there, which we're going to talk about that here in a second. We have some winners that we want to talk about and recognize some people here publicly for their efforts inside Pangea. But in addition to the leaderboard, if you go back there, we have created some tools for you. If you click on the tools link in your menu, what you're going to see is several different PDFs. We have PowerPoint presentations that are professionally designed both in English and in Spanish. In addition to that, we have a comp plan, a products brochure. So if you're building your business offline, there's some tools back there that can drastically improve your ability to, have that perception of professionalism, be able to be proud of what you're showing, and help people really understand what the products and services are. But one thing that we are working on behind the scenes as a company is really a system for you to be able to follow. Something that is very simple, that every single person in this company will be able to lead with, that regardless of what your skill set is as far as sales are concerned. Maybe you're not a great salesperson, maybe you're not a great speaker, but if you had a format for you to be able to follow, a system that is very simple, that is one thing that we are looking to create right this second. And many of the leaders that I've spoken with have said that many different times. James, one thing that I think would benefit this company is a system, something that could help people, that may not be able to speak on a public platform. We all have different gifts and talents. I promise you that there's people out there that are so much smarter than me, but maybe they don't have the ability to get in front of a camera and be comfortable. And that's completely cool, because that's what makes the world go round, right? But we're going to be creating some things that will definitely assist you with growing your business, be a format that will be very simple for you to be able to follow, all the way from the products all the way to the compensation plan. Now, in addition to that, I want to talk really quickly just about the products, the services. As you guys know, when we initially launched this company back on November 5th, the concept or the thought process was, we're going to launch our products on January 1st. That's what we initially set out to do. We were going to have a pre-launch period. We were going to make sure that all our products and all of our services were in place. Now, the good news for you is we've been working behind the scenes for a long time. So we actually had most of our products in working order. There were a couple challenges that we needed to get through, but as you know, we've had our products back there for a couple weeks, right? And in addition to that, we've been working also behind the scenes to continue to improve those. The only product that we don't have live right now in the back office are the Pangea stays. But what you will see going into 2017, you will see many different Pangea stays that pop up, but we are very selective on these, okay? These are going to be vacations that we truly want you and your family to be able to benefit from, to be able to save some great savings and just be able to go and relax. We want it to be a good experience. So you will definitely see many of those pop up. Now, in addition to that, we've really started to grow this company, not just here in the United States, not just in Canada, but globally, right? We are starting to attract people from many different countries, hence the reason why you see the Spanish translations. But in addition to that, we have broken into Brazil, we're breaking into the Netherlands, we have people in Jamaica as well that have done fantastic for us. So there's people all around this globe that are starting to get attracted to Pangea. And with our slogan, bringing the world together, I think it's only fitting that I have to mention that we are doing exactly that. We are a global company right from the very get-go. And I always use this analogy, or not, maybe not analogy, but just this statement. You have the ability inside this world right now, with the power of the internet, with a tools and everything that we provide you here at Pangea, the website, your sales content, all those things, to really take your business internationally starting today. every single person on this call, I bet you know someone who lives in a different country. And what's cool about this is you literally could have the opportunity right now to open up Pangea in another country. And I think that that's a pretty cool thing. I mean, if I was to call someone, let's say in the Philippines, and say, hey, look, we have an opportunity. We have no one in the Philippines yet that's joined our business. You have a chance to have a free vacation for you and your family. There's even places there in the Philippines that you could go. And I'm just using this as an example. Imagine being able to tell that person you are the very first founding member of Pangea in your country. People love that stuff, right? So it's a great opportunity for you right now to be thinking about people around the world that you can touch with this Pangea opportunity, because it's very exciting and I'm fired up about it. Now, there's a few countries that we don't do business in, but if you use your common sense, you'll probably be able to figure out which ones those are. As long as we can transact business financially, we're in good shape. We're just not going to deal with any countries that are considered, blacklisted from that perspective. But again, use your common sense and you will definitely be in good shape. Now, in addition to the tools in the back office, I want to mention one thing that we have back there that I want to encourage you to be able to use, but at the same time, I want to use it with caution. In your back office, we've created in the menu, it's called My Checks. And if you click on My Checks, what you're going to see is any check that you've been able to create here at Pangea. So many of you have created $777 checks that you literally could download that and be able to use that image on Facebook, be able to show people that, be able to put it on your own website if you have one. There's many different options. We just encourage people, make sure that you're not doing any crazy type of income claims. The last thing we want to do is have to defend someone, for not following the rules, not making sense. So just make sure that when you're out there promoting this business, that you're not putting out information that's just not correct. You don't have to do that. I mean, the cool thing about this, in my opinion, is if you invite someone to our overview call, or you invite someone to the overview webinar, those are great tools for people to be able to understand that you don't have to be a 6 or 7 figure income earner in this company to be respected. You don't have to be that. You don't have to be that person that's trying to shove it down people's throats that you're earning 5 figures a month when you haven't even earned a single check. Don't be that person, okay? Get out there and share it, because here's the deal. As we know, everybody loves to travel. You have an opportunity right now to have access to products that no one else on this planet in this industry has access to. We are the only company that has brought this to the table at this point in time. So why not take advantage of it? Why not get in front of the wave? And here's the awesome thing about this. By the time others start trying to do this, we're going to be so far in front of them, they're never going to be able to catch us, because we are committed to making this a legacy company. We're committed to our associates, and we're committed to giving back to this world. And with that type of dream team, that type of clarity in our vision, I promise you we will not be beat. And in 2017, I've heard so many leaders talk about this. In this industry, especially of direct selling or network marketing, there's always companies that come onto the scene that blow it up in a specific year. They come in and then all of a sudden you just start seeing massive amounts of people, massive numbers, massive success stories. That's us. That is us. That is Pangea in 2017. You watch. We will be the talk of the internet. We will be the talk of this industry. We're going to be the darling of the industry, as you might say, because we're going to give back. We're going to do what's right for our people. We're doing it right this time. We've all had plenty of challenges in our past, plenty of things that didn't go the way that we wanted them to. But guess what? We're here. We're in front of it. We're working together. We're locking arms. We have the same philosophy. We have the same clarity in our vision, and we're about giving back and making this happen. So with that being said, what I'd like to do is I want to move on to some of the fun part of where we're at today. I want to talk about some of the leaders that have come in here with our December sales contest and had an immediate impact and went out there and really got serious, right? Took immediate action. Now, in addition to our top producers, which we're going to talk about that here in 1 second, I have them all written down here. So I'm going to be cheating over here looking. So and number one, we have all of our top producers that I want to talk about. As you probably know, in our sales contest, for the top 4 producers, the top prize, we're giving away $3,000. Second place, $1,500. Third place, $750. And the fourth place is $250. But we also had a promo that literally anyone could participate in, okay? All you had to do was make 3 sales and your name went into a drawing, right? And we've already had the drawing. I already have the names picked right here that have actually won those. So we're going to be announcing those as well for the promo. In addition to that, I want to talk about some of the key things that have really kept some momentum going in this company. One of them being the 2-day cycle pay. I want to address that at the very end of the call. And also the 4-star rank. As you guys know, that promotion ended just yesterday, and I have been getting bombarded like you wouldn't believe. So I want to address that here in just 1 second as well. But let's get to some of the fun part. I want to first introduce the people that were the top producers for the month of December, actually November 25th through December 20th. Okay, the contest ended yesterday at midnight Pacific Standard Time. So here we have. I'm going to name the top 4 producers. I'm going to start in 4th place. So in 4th place, we have Pastor Howard. Pastor Howard, you came in 4th place. Congratulations! You have a $250 bonus coming your way. In 3rd place, we have Scott Whitney. Scott, Travel Pro, as you have it on your account, $750 for you for your 3rd place finish in the sales contest. Congratulations to you and your family. In 2nd place, we have DPS Incorporated. Okay, that is a $1,500 bonus. Congratulations! What a fantastic thing, and you made a ton of sales. So congratulations. Now leading the pack in December. I got to give an extra shout out to this gentleman. He has done he has blown it out of the water, exceeded all expectations. He keeps me on my toes, number one, but in addition to that, he is working around the clock. If you ever want to try to figure out the equation to success, oftentimes it's the work and the effort and the hustle that you put into it. I've been on the phone with this gentleman, excuse me, at 2 o'clock in the morning, 3 o'clock in the morning, his time, on many different 3-ways, not with just people in the U.S., but worldwide, and he has absolutely blown it up. So Dr. Steve Branch, you are the top performer. You are leading the pack, the Pangea pack. You are number 1 in the month of December. I want to congratulate you. That's a $3,000 bonus to you and your family. And folks, you know that is life-changing income. I don't care how big of a producer you are in this industry. That is a fantastic bonus. So each and every one of you, I want to say thank you. And for all of you that participated, right? All that you participated working towards that. You may not be the top producer. That's fine. It doesn't matter. You don't have to be the top producer today. The good news is this. We're going to be having different sales contests. In fact, we're going to be announcing one later today. Later today, we have a contest that's going to be running through Christmas. So I will send out some information on that via email. Just keep in mind that's going to be coming. But another way for you to be able to earn some income just after Christmas, okay? So what I'm saying is we're going to run it through Christmas, and I'll tell you more about it. I'll give you all the explanations on email. But imagine having just right after Christmas some extra money hitting your bank account when you just got done spending some of that money for the holiday season. So it's going to be awesome. Now, I want to talk about the promo, okay? We also had a promo, as you probably know, for anyone who made 3 sales or more. You went into a drawing. If you made more than 3 sales, your name went in there multiple times. And we had a lot of people. If you look at that leaderboard, we had a lot of people that qualified, and we had a lot of people that had some success that didn't quite make it to the top 4, but still had a lot of success in their business. And the one thing that I think gets failed to mention before I even announce these winners, one thing that gets failed to mention when you talk about sales contests, and even the little sales contest that we have created, inside of the big sales contest, I want you to think about this. So many people get caught up on the individual side of it. Do you understand what it does for you from a cycle standpoint? What I'm saying is if you're going out there and building your business and you're helping the teammates on your team build their business as well, from a cycle perspective, right, that always gets missed. Everybody only focuses on that $3,000 or $1,500 bonus or whatever it is. What about the cycles that are created? What about the income that's not just created for you, but the opportunity for you to bless others with spillover to help them build their business and to put people on their first legs and things of that nature? That always gets discounted, always gets forgotten. I want to remind you as you're building your business and you're a leader out there, keep that in mind, okay? Don't just think about yourself. Don't just think about the individual sales. Think about what else you can do for other people. So with that, I want to go ahead and name the winners of the promo. I'm going to start with the third name that we pulled out, which is a $250 prize. Henrietta Ritchie. Henrietta Ritchie, you just won $250 for you and your family. Congratulations. You were the third name to be pulled out. That means that you made more than 3 sales, and we drew your name. So congratulations. In second place, a $500 prize is James Malonis, I think I butchered that last name. I know him as Jimmy the Greek. So, Jimmy, congratulations. You just won a $500 bonus. Your name got pulled out second. So, we did have a first place prize. Now, this is a $1,000 prize, just for making 3 or more sales and your name get drawn out. So, the first place prize for this is Owen Williams. Owen Williams from Jamaica, $1,000 prize for you and your family, just for making 3 or more sales. Congratulations. Now, here's the deal on these bonuses, okay? If you choose to, any of you, these are all cash bonuses. You can do whatever you want. If any of you are wanting to pay anything forward, sometimes people are wanting to use that to help other people, to bless other people. If you're wanting to maybe get a family member involved or something like that, and you want to use any of those funds, please let us know before tomorrow. Let us know before tomorrow, because we plan on sending these bonuses out for you and your family. So just make sure that we know about that ASAP, okay, before we get these bonuses sent out. Now, in addition to that, I want to make sure, and this is one key component that I didn't talk about, and I don't want to take a turn to negative, because it's not negative, it's positive, but we need to make sure that anyone who has earned a commission, okay, if you've earned a commission inside Pangea, especially with this 2-day cycle pay, we will not pay that commission unless you have fully updated your profile, you have your correct tax information in there, you have updated your images as well. We will not do it because it's too much risk for us. When we're doing a 2-day cycle pay, and that can kind of lead me into the next component of what we got going on here. The 2-day cycle pay was designed to help people through the month of December to be able to provide you a great Christmas holiday for you and your family if you celebrate, or just a holiday season. Many people celebrate Hanukkah. Whatever you do, that's fine, but just keep in mind, it was designed to be able to be a benefit to you. And in order for us to continue with having a 2-day cycle pay, or even consider it into the new year, we have to make sure that the people that we're paying have completely updated their profile. Because see, our biggest challenge with doing this from a two-day pay standpoint is fraud that we might encounter, right? There's bad people out there everywhere, unfortunately, and they try to take advantage of companies, especially on a quick pay. So we have a security team that is in place that they monitor every single transaction that comes through, every single transaction. But you see, one of the biggest ways that you can stop fraud is not pay the commission. So we have to make sure that you are who you say that you are. Even if I know you personally, I mean, I almost said I don't care. I do care. I care enough to make sure that you're doing it right. Let's put it that way, okay? Because when it comes to taxes and when it comes to protecting our company, that's it. We're going to do it. We're doing it the right way. And you should want us to do it the right way, because you want us to be here long term and turn this into a legacy company. So just keep that in mind. But that kind of leads me to my day today, my day last night. And, if my eyes are red, the reason why is because I was up very, very late. And I was on a lot of different three-ways with people. I was getting bombarded. Woke up this morning, I'm talking, by 6 a.m., I already had several text messages, several people trying to call me. And everybody is talking about, hey, James, I had someone that wanted to get in, they weren't able to get in last night. They're ready to get going right now. Is there any way we can qualify them into a 4-star rank if they were to come in today? And a lot of you have been putting you off, right? Either I didn't answer you, or I sent you a quick message back and said, hey, look, we're going to be making some decisions. I'm a big proponent, honestly, of being able to keep dates. When we set dates, that's what I prefer to do, okay? I mean, we set the date of December 20th to be the cutoff and draw that line in the sand for people to be able to take advantage of it. And see, what that does is that encourages people to take action. That's what all successful people do, is take action. Now, at the same time, I care about each and every one of you. I care about our associates, and I know it's a holiday season. I mean, we don't want to take anything away from anyone. Some people, it takes a little bit more time for them to get their money. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to extend this for a little bit, okay? And by a little bit, I don't know exactly how long I'm going to extend it, but it's going to be a little bit. I can't extend it forever. We just can't do it. We can't do that as a company. It's not fair to those people who actually did take the action, got moving with us very quickly. And in addition to that, we designed our compensation plan the way that we designed it to make sure that it was built properly. So with that being said, I am going to extend it. So what I would encourage you to do is make sure to pay attention to your emails. I'll give you plenty of heads up before we actually, turn it off. But, what I'm telling you is it's not going to be weeks. It's not going to be months. Just keep in mind, if you want someone right now that wants to be ranked in at that 4-star ranking, which, as you probably know, it's an unbelievable deal, right? I mean, it's an immediate increase in that residual income. And in addition to that, you're qualified for the 10% bonus. You're considered a founding member of Pangea. So in honor of the holiday season, I want to be festival here 100% and do the right thing for our associates. Get the people in. You have no problem. We will continue to rank them in at 4-star until I tell you otherwise. It's open. But I want to stress to you, okay, this is not going to be something that we're sending out to January 31st or a month from now. Just keep that in mind, okay? If you're going to act on it, act now, okay? Act now. Use this as a great opportunity for you to build your business, especially leading up to the Christmas holidays. So the next thing I want to talk about here is the 2-day cycle pay. I mentioned it just a second, and one of the biggest questions I've received is, James, is this going to be extended into January? Is this going to be extended? How are you guys doing this? This is amazing. No one else in the industry is doing it. It's such a blessing to people. And folks, we are about the masses. We absolutely are. We want to help as many people as we can, and we want to help them as fast as we can. And I know fast money in this industry oftentimes can be the thing that can propel someone, that can keep someone in the game. The thing with this industry, as you probably know, a lot of people quit very quickly, right? Because they don't see the type of results that they want, or, they don't have the patience or whatever it is, whatever the reasons are, it doesn't matter. And this 2-day cycle pay, what it's done for a lot of people is it's given them a rejuvenation in this industry. It's given them the ability to understand that not all companies are just about the company or just about the top leaders. It's given many people in the circumstances over the last 3.5 to 4 weeks a chance to save their Christmas holidays. It's changed a lot of people's lives, and I get emotional about that because we're fired up about that. We're truly about giving back to the little guy and helping the masses out. So one of the biggest questions I keep getting over and over from the leaders is, are you going to keep the 2-day cycle pay? I mean, it's amazing. Everybody loves it, and here's my answer to you. Okay, keeping it through December 31st. Okay. And what I will tell you is this: we will definitely have another meeting. We will have a end of the year Pangea presidential address, and at that point in time, we will have enough data to determine whether we will continue the 2-day cycle pay into January. But as of right now, you can finish December very strong, knowing that we will continue to do the 2-day cycle pays, 2 business days. Keep that in mind. I want to make sure you guys are understanding that correctly as well. When you're talking to people, please let them know that it's 2 business days. If someone cycles on a Saturday and they're expecting their money on Monday, that is not the way it works. We have to make sure that the funds hit our account. We have to make sure that there's no fraud associated with that. So it takes a lot of work, and we're paying people literally daily. So think about that. Daily, we have to have someone in our organization that's taken the time to, number 1, secure those funds. Number 2, verify that they are not fraud. Number 3, to make sure that the back offices are updated with all the information that's there. And number 4, to get that money in your bank account or your PayPal account. So just keep that in mind. It's a lot of work from a corporate standpoint, but that's completely fine. We want to be able to do it. So through December 31st, the 2-day cycle pay stays. I promise you, we will give you an update before New Year's Eve on a Pangea presidential address, and we will completely update you on that and which direction we are going on that. Last thing I want to end here with today, I want to remind you, we have a lot of leaders that are getting a lot of customer support issues and questions that are very simple ones to figure out. Some of them's like, hey, I can't get into my account. How do I reset my password? How do I do this? How do I update this? Folks, I want to remind you, we have an entire support staff there for you, right? An entire support staff. All of our tickets are getting answered within 24 hours of you placing a support ticket. Take advantage of that, right? We have the people that understand our system completely. They understand our products. They know exactly what they're doing, and guess what? They're there to help you, right? They're there to help you. That is why we hired them. That's why we have them in place, is to assist you with growing your business. So rather than, working your upline as if they're customer support or your direct sponsors as if they're customer support, make sure to take advantage of the customer support team. That is what they're there for. And that will give your leaders the ability to help you in other ways, to be, more clever with the way that they build their business, to help you more on three-ways and things of that nature. So just keep that in mind. As those customer support issues come up, log into your back office, submit a support ticket, or send a support ticket to support@pangeafreedom.com, or go to pangeafreedom.com and hit contact us. We have multiple ways for you to be able to do it. Now, I want you to know that we're here to support you 100%. So with that being said, I want to end it with this. I want to remind you that I will be announcing a sales contest. You're probably wondering why I'm not announcing it right now, but I need to get the details, all the details in order, and I don't want to overstep my bounds here. So we will be having a sales contest starting today. If you've already made some sales today, congratulations. You are probably qualified or about to be qualified for something through the 25th. So through Christmas Day, we're going to be doing some sales contests to help you build your business, to help you get some cash in your pocket right after Christmas. Maybe be able to take your wife or your husband out for New Year's Eve, or your significant other, or your friends for a New Year's Eve dinner or something like that. We have some good stuff that's coming in the way of that. And I want to end it with this. I appreciate each and every one of you. I can't say that enough. This has been such an honor. I've had a chance to own a few different companies in this industry, had a lot of success in this industry. I also have my failures, right? Also have my challenges. And what I can tell you is that this has been the most fun for me. Any launch that I've ever done, and you guys know I've had some big ones, but this has been the most fun for me because we've been able to attract the most like-minded individuals that can truly see the clarity and the vision of where we're going. And I want to say thank you for that. I truly do, from the bottom of my heart. It's December, and we have people right now 5 days before Christmas holiday that are busting it, that are working as hard as they can to help them and their family. And we're committed as a company. We're going to be here. We're going to be here to help you as well. So I just want to say thank you. I hope that you have a fantastic holiday season. Make sure to be watching the email. In the next couple hours, we'll be announcing this new sales contest that I promise you each and every one of you can qualify for, and attempt to have a good opportunity for you and your family as you lead into the new year. And that's what it's all about. We're going to set this thing on fire in 2017, on fire. But guess what? Today, it's 2016. And I want to encourage you, as you get off this and finish watching this today, there's only one person here today that can decide whether your year is over or whether your year is still going, and that is you. We can give you the best tools. We can provide the best overview calls. We can do the best webinars. We can create great Facebook graphics for you and give you Spanish and English, everything, and we can talk it up. But guess what? There's only one person that makes it happen, and that is you. And you have to make the decision. If you've already decided to quit because December 15th came, well, I got to say it, shame on you. Shame on you. That's a date on the calendar, right? That is a mindset that you've chosen to believe in. You can change your beliefs today. It is December 21st. I want you to get out there and do something right for you and your family. You still have time. You still have time to cycle multiple times before this year is over. Put $777 in your pocket. Bless your family. Do what you want to do and what you know that you can do. Don't stop just because the calendar says something. That is ridiculous, in my opinion. The biggest months of my career, and this is the honest truth, the biggest months of my career have come in December. And you want to know why? It's because I'm working my tail off while everybody else is sitting there because they quit because the calendar and the society told them that they should. Forget that. Forget it. Work hard. Get out there. Make it happen for your family. I hope that you have a great day. Thank you for being part of this company. The associates are the lifeblood of what we do. I thank you so much for everything. Have a great day. Bye-bye.